Well, first of all, wait, sorry, still don't really know if I have recovered from a cold or not. Uh, First of all, what I really was going to say was, for some reason, another site just translated the chapter like that, while other sites, I guess, have not. So, this is the Shokugeki no Soma, chapter 141. As we saw last week's chapter, hope had died before our eyes, and indeed it does, because all the other Shogekis get cancelled. And Isan's judges strongly agrees with the Central's argue motives, so yeah, it's really getting bad. And the classes are even beginning to going, which apparently following a recipe to the T. Shun gets scolded for not following the recipe because he says like I see no difference how it should be cooked, revealing that indeed again it must always be like that, meaning that no one will have his own personal cooking, just a simple one of them. It's just 10 days before the Polar Star dorm is gonna say goodbye, so they have a quiet dinner where they begin to talk about all the happy times they've had that day. Yeah, it's really emotional, but the real emotional part is they all begin to break down. Well, except Soma, of course, but they all begin to break down. And when I'm shaking on my head there, don't think I'm embarrassed by that. No, I'm sad. They all cry in their arms. All the happy memories they've had with everybody are beginning to escape. Even Soma begins to think on how what the Polar Star Dome meant to him, and even to his father. For his pops, this is where people began to cooking. So he still challenges Izan to a cooking show. Izan of course mocks him for that, saying that why are you trying to save your friends? The judges are against you, it's nothing doing that. And here Soma strangely sends something I do not really agree with, but then again, maybe it's a switcheroo word. He says, I'm not doing it for the other ones, I'm doing it for me. Polo Stardom is where I will further my cooking. The reason why I'm surprised is, well, Soma is always easy to get friends, but at the same time I've always wondered what do he really think of his Polar Star Dorm colleagues? And for him to say that, well, the thing is though that when he says that we see a picture of everybody, of the parties of everybody, so what he means maybe, he's doing this for him because he wants the Polar Star Dorm to be that way. And if everybody else be happy about it, it still exists. But how can he win a shogi that no one is gonna taste? The counterattack apparently begins now. And, well, we still don't know exactly what Soma is gonna bet. I mean, if he's gonna bet his expellation. I can't pronounce that word. If he's going to say his expel, if he's gonna say I'm gonna quit being in the dorm, in the school. Sorry. Then that really means that he's gonna win this challenge, because every single duel he has been when he has said that he has won. And more importantly, the Polo Star dorm needs to be still there because it's it's gonna be the place where Nike Arena can hide, and more importantly, the stronghold where they're gonna defy Asami's corrupt rule. But again, how can he win a challenge where every stakes is against him? Then again, let's go back to his previous challenges. A lot of you may disagree with me on this one, but a lot of Soma's challenges has actually won by turning the opponent's method against them. Against Nikumi, he showed that by fixating on normal beef or whatever, you can still get out the biggest picture. He showed uh, against Subaru that all were never stopping thinking on how to improve. And while a guy only copied one stuff, can also do that. He showed Kuga that by studying and always looking and formulating plan from every day, he still won. I mean, what I'm saying now is sounding real rubbishly, so it's not really easy to understand. And also in his egg challenge, against all odds, he decided to use his charisma to get people to them. And again, also with that unofficial Shokugeki when against Megumi, by showing Megumi that she can be trusted and that he trusts her, they could cook forward. So this is a challenge he must win. But again, this time he is facing corrupt judges. And as I said in a previous video, the only way to overcome greedy, corrupt people, is by using either the power of friendship or the power of extremely good food. So yeah. Or is this going to be Soma's first mistake? I mean, there's an extremely dark atmosphere in the air right now, so I'm not so hopeful. But I still hope that even though he denies all the other except help, I hope he realizes that I know a lot of you are gonna disagree with me here, but I still believe that the only way he can win this is if he follows Megumi's cooking with hospitality. If he realizes that he cannot only fight for his friends but for everybody else, then I think his cooking is gonna be more delicious. I know that sounds extremely bad, but for now I have no other idea how he's gonna win this challenge. So you do give me your thoughts if you have any. Is Hope gonna meet us now? Or is it just gonna be like a waste disposal, forever crushing us?